Welcome to Arthur L. Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, home to the Liberty Flames, and fans have been eagerly anticipating this clash and filling up this stadium quickly. And this is the kind of game college football fans love, because they don't have to wait for the weekend for this Conference USA showdown. As we'll see, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders taking on the Liberty Flames. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Flames will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Here's the return from inside his 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Blue Raiders offense will take the first swing of the game. And this wide receiver, he's the linchpin to the offense. They want to make sure they find a multitude of ways to get him the football. And it's a risk-reward scenario on defense when you're trying to cover this guy, Reese, because you play man coverage, you risk him running by you and catching deep balls. You play too much zone, and then he can hurt you. Oh, look out! Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Looking to pass, it's Freeman. Unloads to the wideout. Got a wide open receiver. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. So close to cashing it in for this offense. It's complete to the left. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee! You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play. Lining up to add another. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Liberty's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. One matchup to watch in this one is how well do the backers tackle in space, David?
Yeah, and you've got to have great linebackers to get this guy on the ground, and they've got it. So it's going to be an interesting matchup, a lot of head-to-head battles, linebacker versus running back.
Yeah, tackling him in space, but also covering him out of the backfield. These two dudes are going to be shadowing each other all game long.
He's got it down the middle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Quick release on the RPO. There to make the stop, but he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lamb. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. He's going to pass. Unloads it left. It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. He's got his man. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? Give to the running back. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. And the Flames will snap it on 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Flames want to crank the tempo. From the red zone, looking for a space. Fires the pass, intercepted. Trying to take it back. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Blue Raiders. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense too now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Off-play action on first down. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Makes the grab. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
Man, you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time now. It used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. He'll pull it on the read. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And the Flames will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 15. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Keeps the legs moving. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. They're facing a 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Freeman. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Wide receiver shows motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And the runner is down, and so is the flag. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They'll leave it with him. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He'll pull it down. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. They bring the punter onto the field now. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires to the tight end. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Flames will hustle to the line.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
They'll run play action. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires downfield. He throws back across his body, and it's picked off. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Tony.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
They'll run it from the gun. Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. The RPO, it's complete. Tackle is made after the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Lets it fly. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, MTSU! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable top 25 clash. Iowa State somehow, some way, found a way there in Ames and picked up a much-needed victory. It wasn't a masterpiece, but let's be honest, it wasn't a loss either. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Looking to throw on 3rd. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Picks up the first down, still moving. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Quick completion to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The Flames are moving quickly down the field. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Got his man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
Back-to-back possessions, 2 forced turnovers, 2 interceptions. Defenses are salivating. That gets you excited. I'm the next guy trying to make a big play. I'm bragging about it if I've already got 1 pick. But if I'm the other guys, I'm like, wait a minute. I got to get me 1 too.
The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Wide out in motion. He's looking to throw it. Safe completion on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Quick strike complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Second down coming up. Looking to throw, it's Freeman. Quick completion on the out route. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So no dice on 3rd down, and they'll punt it away on 4th. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Hand off from the shotgun. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these 2 quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. The play-action fake. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Gonna run it. It's Hill. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Went with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. To the air, it's Freeman. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Madden. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get 1st downs, and ultimately get some points.
He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a 1st down. He wants to throw. They're bringing heat. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
You want to change some of this bad luck you've had so far around? Get after the quarterback and get his butt on the ground. Nice job by the defense. This game ain't over. It's still the first half. This is a good start.
Second down now after the sack. He's looking to throw. He slings it deep to the left. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. Gets some yardage and gets down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And very important, not only to generate power, but to find his mark. A 49-yard try from the left. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Caught behind the line. It's Lamb. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. They move the chains on the ground. Now another first down. From the gun, the ground game. He locked up and held on to bring him down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. It's caught. And they pick up just a few on that completion. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Now they'll run the draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Flames will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin them deep. A high kick trying to pin them deep. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. They try to pop a run on the draw. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Freeman. Fires to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? After the misfire now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. That's caught. It's Valentine. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. I'm not sure what good that did. The completion's fine for the percentage and the stats, but the result's the same. Not enough for the first down. Punt team on the field. And the returner will be brought down. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jeff. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. A play-action fake seems simple, but there are some intricacies for the quarterback.
Reese, you're right. The danger for a quarterback in play action is that you're turning your back to the defense when you're trying to execute the play fake to the running back. So you have no idea what's happening behind you, and you have no presence for where that rush is coming from. All of a sudden, you whip your head back around, and oftentimes it's too late. You saw that right there.
He'll keep it himself. He's there to make the stop.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the D.
Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. The Flames will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Offense gets set for 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Freeman. They're trying to get to it. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
This defense needed something to go right, man. They're down big already in the first half. Get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This could start some momentum going back the other direction.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. That thing goes straight up like a rocket. Tell the blimp guys to look out. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Toss to the outside. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. Trying to get to him. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And the Flames will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Wide receiver coming across in motion. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. It's caught. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Quickly out to the tight end. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
On 1st down from the 13-yard line. power football with the run. Got some room in to the goal line. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Caught in the backfield, it's Madden. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. And here comes the offense on second down. Off the play fake. Finds his man. It's Madden. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. He'll come out throwing on first down. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back. Offense in an empty set. And back to the air on second down. Pulls it in. Off to the races to the right. 10. Touchdown, Liberty. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, tight ends do so much for your offense. They block like crazy. You pull them, you use them all over the place. And when you got a guy that can do this, it's just the cherry on top of the sundae, making big plays, going half the field plus to get the big touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. Right down the boulevard. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Navy is on top, but it's not like Roger Staubach is playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by a field goal over Rice.
To the air, it's Freeman.
For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Snap in the shotgun. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Across the 25, he's got room. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Complete downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before he's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. They'll throw it on first down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Green. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Well, he might as well have dropped it because he didn't get enough for the first down, and the punting unit is on the field. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. On first down, here comes this offense. They want to run this quarterback. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like you've had a very enjoyable day so far there today in Lynchburg. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at the Bill Arthur L. Williams Stadium.
Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Grabbed behind the line. It's Lamb. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. He'll pull it on the read. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Lofts one deep down the right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Looking for a man. It's Freeman. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Going up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Valentine. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover. Pick up the first. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. He'll try to pop the draw. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Looking to throw for it. And they got him for the sack.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
And here comes the punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. A soaring high punt with serious hang time. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. It'll be a draw. Nifty little dance step. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Flames decide to punt it away. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Snags a quick pass on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Here comes the offense on second down. On the run, it's Hill. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep. Reels it in down the left side. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. And the stomping has commenced.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Getting some heat. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They want to run it left here. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires it incomplete. And the Flames will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. He'll start this drive firing. Got a man. It's Green. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking for a gap. It's Hill. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Now they'll try the right side. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Looking for a man. It's Freeman. Gets it to the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Trying to run, it's Green. Pickup of 1, it's down at the 11. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a 1st down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Madden. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee! And the pummeling has started. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Arkansas needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Fayetteville behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by 10 to Auburn. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. With that last catch, he now breaks the 1,500-yard mark for his career.
And that's a pretty good accomplishment, man. Hitting 1,500 yards, that speaks to your consistency, your durability, and your playmaking ability, Palmer, to consistently make plays. Because when you got those guys as a quarterback, you find them.
It's pretty nice. 1,500 yards, obviously a great number. The cool thing about him, though, he doesn't care about the stats. This guy just wants to win week in, week out. He's hungry, and he's made plays throughout his career.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Complete out of the backfield. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Excellent coverage that time. Any room to set up a big return. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Back to throw, it's Freeman. Finds his man down the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Now on 1st down from the 40. He'll do it himself. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll line up for a second down play. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Deep shot for the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling a rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Middle Tennessee on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Floats it out in space. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on third down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Makes a connection. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's first down from the 11. He'll keep it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, they were trying to set up the option, but the quarterback had no chance. Did you see the defensive tackle penetrate? What a great first step. He shot right through the offensive line and got the TFL.
Give him 6 on the play. They'll mark it at the 9. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Looking for the score. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
Really nice 3rd down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up for it.
The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. Poor starting field position here for this offense. Looking to go up top on first down. Caught. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Here we go. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Lets it fly. A strike downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Get set, get set. He wants to throw it again. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and slide.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense. They're going to get another chance after throwing the ball away. That roughing the passer call quite fortuitous for this offense. They'll throw it on first down. Got the back over the middle. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. The completion short of the sticks, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. Takes it the other way. The 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Raiders. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a...
And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. Touchdown, MTSU. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the 4th quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
On second down, he'll let it fly. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Flames line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Looking for a block. It's Penn. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back. 1st down for this offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. And now on 2nd down for this offense. 3:25. He's looking to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. They've got the screen set up. They played that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Never a doubt. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he's going to run it back. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
That's exactly the start you want when you're on offense. In this situation, 4-minute offense, I'm not worried about scoring. I'm not worried about getting a bunch of first downs. I need 2. I need 2 first downs, and I'm going to let that clock tick, and I walk out of here with a W.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll run if they want to take their time here. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
I think a lot of people in the stadium are questioning, why are they going for it on 4th and 1 in their own end of the field at this point of the game, but the gamble paid off.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't olay blocks and create space. You can't just hang out on the outside. You got to go set that edge.
And conversely, I can't tell you how much I hate it when receivers don't want to block. You got to do a better job on the perimeter. It's not going to be enough in this offense just to catch passes. You got to go execute your assignment. That corner should have been blocked, and they should have gotten a bigger gain on that outside run.
Catch in the middle. It's Valentine. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
On 3rd down, offenses have their plays. What they like in 3rd and short, what they like 3rd and medium, 3rd and long. Great job by the offense having success. Now, it's incumbent upon the defense to learn their plays and try to shut it down throughout the game.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And they'll take a knee. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they've put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They've dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the park each and every week. And that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players. They've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.